the drive shaft connected through underneath, so he's actually four-wheel drive now, ready. You can see the movement there, so the universal joints are doing their job, as it were, and you can see a bit more clearly with the flex in the body, so keeping the drive wheels in contact. I've also swapped out the tie rod, the steering rod end, because the rose joint that I was using had a bit too much left and right flex on it, so I've gone for a solid brass rod and literally just drilled a hole on it so it will just pivot around in one plane. Okay, time for some bench testing then. So the way to do this one is to switch the radio on first. I'll just stretch over and connect up the battery a minute. Okay, so don't worry about the seat for a minute, it's just to cram the battery in there. So he's powered up. I'll run through the steering. There's a little bit of jitter on there, but it's not too bad. It does actually iron itself out, but we've got, let's see if I've got that in shot. Left, and right. So combination of it together. So we've got the self-centering part of it working. That's also connected on the forward and back. So we've got forward and back on this one. So I haven't got a lot of room on here to actually speed it up, but so we've got the forward and back there. We've got the skip tip. Let's bring him back a bit, so keep him in shot. So yeah, the skip then is on the left hand, so if I push that forward, we've got the skip rising up. So that's now reached its limit switch, and the left and the right on that, the turntable is on this one, so turn that left and right again. So that's the 4 channels programmed up. So the turntable is channel 4, the skip tip is channel 3, the steering is on channel 1, and the land drive is on channel 2. So we've got forward and back on there. So that's it at the moment basically. So we've got the speed control, so it'll creep forward, it'll go fair lick as well. So I think the next thing to do is to test it outside or in the workshop, give it a decent run and see how it performs. So that's the bench testing done, and so the steering is ultra sensitive, a little bit jittery, but I can live with that. I think that's okay. So there we are basically. So that's the Flysky radio tied in, running the iBus to the Nano. The Nano is sending the commands to the various motor drivers, giving us the various controls. So there's 4 channels being used at the moment. I might expand it a little bit further in the future, but for now I'll get the battery or the power situated underneath the lid so we can close that off, and then work out the roll bar with a flashing beacon on top, but essentially it's there, so it's just a matter of doing some tweaking and then having some fun.